When the motel clerk told me don't uncover the mirror, I thought she was joking. By sunrise, I wished I'd smashed it instead. I'd been driving for 12 hours when the storm hit. The GPS didn't work, and there were no other cars. It was just me, and rain like nails on the windshield slowly drifting down the road. When the first vacancy sign appeared, I didn't hesitate. I pulled into the Pinecrest Motor Lodge. The clerk had thin, deep-set eyes and spoke like she was afraid of waking something. She had a very shaky whisper. She handed me the key to room 6. She gave one reminder, which was actually a warning. Don't uncover the mirror. No matter what you see or hear. It was weird at first. I just took her word with a grain of salt and just wanted to go to sleep after a long night's drive. Room 6 was plain. The walls had wood paneling, a stiff bed, and damp carpet. Home sweet home for the night, I thought to myself. I could not help but notice the mirror in the room. The mirror had a creepy vibe. It covered the wall across from the bed. It looked like an antique glass mirror. It was old and warped. The frame was carved with strange symbols. The glass was covered with what looked like decades of spider webs. I hated spiders, and the thought of them made me quickly swipe off the webbing, hoping that it was not a nest. I started to turn down for bed, and then I heard heavy breathing. It kept getting louder and louder until I looked up and caught my reflection in the old mirror. I ignored it at first, until I noticed my reflection did something strange. It was standing there like me, but blinking out of sync, and smiling when I was. Then I saw it take a breath when I didn't. I nearly passed out, not because of what I saw, but because I was so tired. It didn't resonate with me what I was really looking at. I assumed that my eyes were playing tricks on me because I was tired, so I decided to shower and get ready for sleep. I stood there brushing my hair in the cloudy-looking glass. I kept glaring at me, and then my reflection leaned forward, pressing its palm to the glass. My palm, but I hadn't moved. For some strange reason, I touched the mirror back. It was very warm and vibrating. That was my breaking point. I didn't try to gather my things, I just wanted out. I reached for the doorknob, but then I heard the door lock by itself. The key was still on the nightstand. The mirror rattled. My reflection stepped backward, into the cloudy darkness. The mirror now showed the room empty. Except I was still standing there. My voice whispered from the glass, "Hello, me." The lights flickered in the room, and the mirror eerily glowed. From the glass stepped me, but not me. Its eyes were black as ink. It smiled and tapped the glass twice. With each tap, its nails grew longer, and then it slowly stepped out into the room. I couldn't move. It walked towards me. As it slowly creeped by, I felt my breath being sucked out of me. The air started leaving my lungs. My skin started to turn marbled-colored, dark gray, and wrinkled. As it continued to walk past me, our eyes met, and I could feel my eyes get sucked out of the sockets. My heart was beating, but I could not feel it nor hear it. It grabbed my bag, and the door opened without it touching it, and growled out the words, "Enjoy your stay." The door slammed, and I snapped back to reality, my new reality. I turned in horror and ran forward and slammed directly into the mirror. On the other side was me in the room, but rotting. The bed was torn. The windows were shattered. And there I was pounding from the inside with my skin slowly slipping off of my bones. Everything was old, stale, dead, and so was I. The clerk's voice came faint through the wall. "Don't uncover the mirror."